Hello everyone, how are you doing today on this fine Wednesday? We have another replay for you here on AshaedenStarCraft. And to go ahead and introduce the players here, on the bottom right hand corner from Team Triple T, we have the red Zerg player, Aecium. In the top right hand corner, spawning as the random blue Protoss, we have Khaos Wolf. Really anxious to actually see what these two are actually going to do today here in this replay. I apologize, as of late I've been actually kind of out. I've been working on helping to open up a new restaurant, as I am a chef, and you all know that. So I'm really excited to do that too. Also, I've been working on training my service dog Sarah. We have a little extractor trick going on. Yes, I do have a service dog Sarah who is working on getting her certification and her training. So that's going to be a thing. Hopefully that gets done shortly here in the next 2 to 3 weeks. And then we can start some more task training going on. So that she can learn what she needs to learn. So, go ahead. We seem to have the standard opening, gateway, assimilator. We did have a drone scout from Aecium. Spawning pool first. That's really interesting. Maybe we're going to see some one base aggression, or at least some earlylings. Who knows? I've got drones, overseers, coming all over the map right now. In the wrong direction, since he already knows where it's at. Maybe he's going to go ahead and adjust where he sees the overlord going. Maybe he's going to bring it somewhere else. We have a pylon coming down. Probe. Gosh. Where are all my words today? Getting a little bit of probe scout going on. We have a natural going down in the third location. So his expo's a little bit late, and since he got that pool out first, perhaps maybe he's just going to go ahead and go for speed. Looks like he's going to. I'm sorry, didn't get my names up on here. Got my production tab up, and yes, actually speed started right away. We have a forge first, and looks like some pylon down here. So we're going to see a little bit of a cannon contain. Maybe a cannon rush if it gets in this area from Khaos Wolf. Still no cybernetics core research for warp gates. So that's a thing. That's going to really put Khaos Wolf behind a little bit. So hopefully he gets that started. And we do have the cannons going down. Streaming some units down, Khaos Wolf. 3 cannons going down here. And we do have 3 bases right off the bat going for Aecium, which may actually make it a little bit difficult to hold this cannon rush. Now this is something that we typically see a lot of in team games as far as walking the cannon rushes up the base. And I'm actually surprised to see it here. This is the first time I've seen a cannon rush of this type on a 1v1. Pretty interesting. But at least he didn't overcommit to the cannon rush, building a whole bunch of cannons. But it's definitely going to prove a huge nuisance as the game goes on. Spine crawler going down. It looks like that spine's going to actually end up being taken out really fast. Didn't get to cancel. Whole lot of spines going down here in the new natural, or what it is now, the natural expansion or third player. Still no warp gate technology here. Not even started. If Aecium is able to hold this, this is going to set Khaos Wolf really behind, only being on 1 base. No expansion, no warp gate technology. He is not going to be able to do any sort of a strong push. Aecium, if he continues to macro the way I see him doing, this is going to put him really far ahead. And currently the worker supply is just about even. 29 in favor of Aecium and 25 in favor of Khaos Wolf. I'm going to slow it down just a little bit here. And it looks like these lings are going to be enough to take out the army. If he can focus down this pylon, he may get it, but so far now there's already too few lings. Well, we got some reinforcement pylons coming down. So that's definitely going to be a thing. A whole lot of spine crawlers here. You probably should move the spine crawlers up to this area. And no, I thought that was going to happen. I thought I heard it, but it's not really going down. And it looks like Chaos Wolf is going to try and take out the third. Like I said, he should probably go ahead and burrow these up here. He might actually be able to save it. 4 gates coming down, but really, really late warp gate technology here. At the 12-minute mark, it's not even halfway done. And Chaos Wolf does manage to get the third, but at what cost? I mean, if Aecium could do some serious pressure right now, some aggression, he might actually be able to just take out Chaos Wolf, but his window is slowly going away. I don't see any Lings in production, and units are just streaming across the map right now. And Chaos Wolf is going to go ahead and bring up some pylons, maybe put some more cannons. But there's got to be something. I don't know what's going through Aecium's head, but maybe by chance there's something that he's going to go ahead and do. Injects staying really good on the injects. I don't typically see this type of play. A lot of cheese going on here lately. I was playing some team games earlier, and it was cheese after cheese after cheese. And it just, I'll tell you, it just doesn't really make it a whole lot of fun to play. So I can only imagine that Aecium right now is just screaming, "Don't cheese me." But it looks like some more cannons are going to go down here just to defend all the stalkers. Yep, a couple more cannons in production. 16 Lings finally, but those cannons are going to be down before anything happens. Lairtech's about to be is about to be done. So maybe we'll see some Nidus Worm play. Aecium going ahead and doing some aggression. Maybe. Who knows? Go ahead and check the upgrades tab here. We have 1 attack ground upgrades for our Protoss player. And still only speed for... Well, we don't even have an Evo chamber here. Oh, we got an infestation pit. So maybe some swarm hosts? Maybe? Who knows? Got a little oversaturated on 1 gas over here on the natural. Just mass stalkers coming in here. The cannons are done. This is something, but the more cannons he builds, the less likely he's going to be able to pull back if Aecium is able to do something. But being that Aecium is now only on 2 bases, and Chaos Wolf is now is still only on 1, but it looks like he may mine out very soon. So if Aecium can hold this will be a thing. Oh, don't go back into the cannons are definitely being a nuisance here. Oh man, I don't know. Aecium may be able to hold this. See our upgrades. Go back to our production tab. Swarm host is going to be what it is. We do have swarm host. We don't have enduring locusts on the way. Nope. So it is swarm hosts. Swarm hosts are definitely going to be the saving grace here. And that is going to be what saves Aecium here at this pretty crazy moment. So yeah, Aecium is definitely going to be able to hold this. The aggression coming from Chaos Wolf is strong, but it's not going to be able to do anything against Aecium. If he moves those stalkers in, he's going to lose them. He doesn't have an observer. So it's just going to be wave after wave after wave. He's going to lose all these stalkers. He's just barely dropping his natural expansion. So Chaos Wolf is probably up. He's going to drop 2 right off the bat just to stay in the game. Unfortunately, if these swarm hosts go right across the map, that is going to be all she wrote. And a little bit of walking forward here, pushing those locusts forward. And there go both the cannons there. And all the stalkers on the other side, and we have just got Nexus after Nexus after Nexus from Chaos Wolf. I don't really think this is a good idea. I really don't. He's just going to continually spend all that extra money that he should be spending on units right now. He sees the swarm host. He should have dropped a robotics facility down so that he has detection. But he is not responding to this. He just wants to get that economy. And that is not going to pay off for him in the end. This is what I'm going to predict here going to happen is I think Aecium's going to go ahead and build a couple more bases, maybe one more base and a macro hatch, and just walk right into Chaos Wolf. So I wonder what we're actually going to see happening here. We have no detection other than cannons out on the map. The probe goes down that was actually building all the cannons over here. All these pylons are going to go down. So, I mean, I'm not gonna think that he's gonna supply block Chaos Wolf at any time soon, but it's definitely going to be a thing. Really is. I mean, he spent 1,200 minerals just on making bases. So, unless he's gonna go ahead and use that just to make a whole lot of probes and saturate a base really fast, I don't see that actually paying off in any way, shape, or form. I mean, Chaos Wolf is completely just about mined out from his main. Couple of safety cannons back here, I guess, to stop from mutas. But I guess that'd be a waste of money knowing that your opponent was locked down on his base. He could have used that. That was 300 extra minerals. That would have paid almost for one of these extra nexuses. And yeah, like I said, he's got no army supply even ready. Whole bunch of idle probes up here too. So this is definitely going to be it, unless Chaos Wolf is able to pull something out of the hat. He spent so much money on all these nexuses, no money to produce any combat units, and these swarm hosts are just going to walk right in with a little bit of supportive wings. Base going down once again, back in the third base location. So even if Chaos Wolf were somehow able to hold this, it's not going to be anything. He's not going to be able to do anything at all. Swarm hosts walking all the way in, and I always say this early on, swarm hosts against Protoss are just so awesome. The problem is, with all these void rays, all he has to do is just burrow them. There is no detection whatsoever over here whatsoever. Finally the robotics facility goes down, but at what cost? That's what Ascended used to like to always say, and I absolutely agree. At what cost is that going to happen? He's chronoing out an observer, but it looks like Aecium is focusing down that robotics facility. Unfortunately, that observer is going to be enough to hold Aecium back. But seeing the void rays, what is that going to go ahead and prompt over here? I don't see any spore crawlers, which should be something that's going down right now. But, you know, honestly, no, all the swarm hosts are going to go down. But all these gateways are down. Only one base here, only a few probes. I mean, there have been 35 workers killed in favor of Aecium right now. Total of only 7 workers killed from Chaos Wolf right now. Took down another Stargate too. And then the mass lings are going to come in and just clean the rest of this up. The Void Rays aren't going to be able to do enough damage here to stop this attack. And there's the GG. So, nice game from both players. Chaos Wolf, I really liked your cannon rush. As cheesy as it was pretty effective at a contain. But I would have really liked to see you go ahead and drop a Nexus earlier on and go ahead and start macroing up behind on the back end of the contain. You could have also started that warp gate technology a lot earlier. It's only 50 gas and only 50 minerals as well. So that's the game. Good job, Aecium. Good job, both players. Love the hold. Love the choice and the transition for the swarm hosts. Well, thanks again, everyone. Until next time, I hope you enjoy.